And another out-of-this-world event is happening this weekend. Nearly everyone in the U.S. will have a chance to see at least a partial solar eclipse. This, of course, depends on the weather. Folks in the West will have the best view Saturday morning, while we more than likely won't be able to see it because of that rainy weather Matt was telling us about. By the way, next year's eclipse over Northeast Ohio is April 8th. Matt joined us again now, so it's probably not very optimistic to say folks will be able to see that.
Forget about it.
Okay.
There's not a chance.
Forget about it.
Boy, Russ.
Not happening. Okay.
Not happening. Right. I'd love to be the bearer of good news, but locally, I mean, you probably wouldn't notice it a whole lot. This sun would get a little darker in the corner.
Okay.
You should be staring at the sun.
So we're not missing much.
We're not missing much. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
okay.
A little bit different story out towards the desert Southwest. It'll be a little bit different out there, but we're waiting April 8th next year. I mean, that's 3/13. It's a Monday afternoon, everybody, and that's going to be the big show. We need to get clear skies for that day. But first things first, Russ, we'll get back to local and the local time as well. As we head into the weekend, we're talking fall foliage around here. This weekend will be near peak for a lot of us. Some of us just started to see color. It's really hodgepodge across Northeast Ohio, but the majority of Northeast Ohio is getting near peak. And I think next week is going to be our peak week in the areas that see the good color now. You'll have the best color next week, and then we'll prolong that. The areas that don't have a ton of color right now will eventually get it in the next 2 weeks. So we're looking at our peak right on schedule, mid-October to late October across Northeast Ohio. We just need some sunshine. It's kind of gloomy looking at the trees when there's clouds around, right? So we're going to have some sun tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be really the best day out of the next 7 as it looks right now. We're in the 50s tomorrow morning, partly cloudy skies. We'll cloud up late in the day. The rain's holding off until after all your Friday evening plans are over with, so that's some good news. And you notice what the clearing skies have done. We've cooled down. We've got 40s out towards the east, 50s along the I-77 corridor, and winds have gone light in spots. We had a very light wind today, expecting a fairly light wind tomorrow before it really ramps up as the system moves in this weekend. We had a frontal boundary draped across the state today. They had high temperatures in the 80s, Columbus on down towards Cincinnati. For us, we stayed in the 50s and 60s, but the rain has held off because of this dry air we have in place. You notice any humidity of sort is out towards the west, and that's where the storm's really getting going right now. Rain overspreading the warm front. That's all going to head off towards the north, but as this system approaches, our rain chances ramp up really tomorrow night and Saturday. So you can see as we go through time, we're dealing with this same system all the way through Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. It'll be more of the lake effect variety, so less of the system, more of the lake, but still will be under the influence of the system all the way through Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's time it out. Let's plan out your Friday first. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. A chilly start tomorrow morning. We'll have some sunshine. Best chance of some cloud cover lingering is closest to that front, so it'll be off towards the north. So our northern counties may have partly cloudy skies tomorrow morning. Notice by noon, we're dry. We're up near 60. We've got a nice breeze developing, still flirting with the clouds off towards the north. Lots of sunshine for you down in Worcester, Dover, down towards Canton. Beautiful afternoon, up into the 60s. It'll be nice for all that fall foliage. If you have a pumpkin patch you need to get to, anything you have to do Fall Fest related, it looks good tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, clouds increase. Here comes our rain. Watch this soaking that we get Friday night into Saturday morning. So waking up, maybe not at 6 a.m., maybe a little later than that if you sleep in, but Saturday morning plans still look really wet. We're going to have some decent rain around here. Does that move out? I think it does, and we'll turn more scattered with the rain after that. So I think the worst of it's going to be Saturday morning, but we're not saying goodbye to the rain during the afternoon. The low's going to pivot right over us, so we're going to have on and off rain as we go throughout the afternoon. By evening, we turn the wind off the lake. You saw that shift in things. And then Sunday, we're much cooler. We've got a strong wind that will develop Saturday afternoon as that low moves by. We'll likely have some lakeshore flooding. I really see a good signal for that out towards the islands. Either way, it's going to be a much different picture on Sunday with lake effect showers around, but not nearly the coverage and rain. Look at how much we're talking, half an inch to maybe an inch and a half of much needed rain across Northeast Ohio. So Saturday's your rainy day with wind, and then Sunday on and off lake effect showers. So not a total loss on Sunday for the Browns game. As we look at this system, how it evolves, notice how it goes by. We get the colder air after that, and notice all the lake effect rain we'll have. It'll be a north wind, so that'll drive it into our secondary snow belt, so to speak. So Lorain County, Cleveland, even back towards Akron, we'll probably be seeing some rain with us, and it just doesn't go away all the way through Wednesday before we get that pattern moving again later next week. Unit Home Mortgage, 10-day forecasts. There's your weekend. Cooler temperatures on Sunday into Monday. Once we clear out of this, it does look like we bounce back with temperatures again. We'll get back into the 50s and 60s. Rain chances next weekend. We're going to put them in now, but we'll see what happens with that system.